Welcome back, dear viewers, and to know more about this topic, I'm delighted to have over the phone the Ministerial Council journalist, Mr. Latif Wahba. Good morning, Mr. Latif.
Good morning, dear.
I'm really delighted to have you in the Breakfast Show and on RTV International. First of all, how do you view the government's keenness on following up on various projects that aim at upgrading services provided to the citizens?
Yeah, of course, as you know that Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli is visiting many provinces in Egypt. This is, of course, to see the standard and the level of the social services presented to the people in the provinces. This is why, and at the same time, as you know, that there are many allocations for each province according to the current budget of 2024-2025. So he estimated what has been achieved according to the allocations, the financial allocations for the province. This is another one. And as you know that during his visit to New Valley Province, Prime Ministers visited many different projects and also the public utilities and in the province. He took around in Wadi Jadid University and at the same time visited the school to see the educational process in the province, and also the factory of the palms in the province. As you know that Egypt, through the New Valley province, is one of the main producers and exporter of the palms to the world, and at the same time he attended and visited the celebrations of inaugurations of some another new projects in the province. If you reviewed at the same time what we visited, you will find the handicraft exhibitions in the province. And as you know that in Wadi Jadid is one of the main producers of the handicrafts in Egypt, and they exported it to international exhibitions and participated in many different exhibitions here in Cairo.
Yes, Mr. Abdel, taking from your words, you mentioned a very important point regarding the educational field. As the Premier asserted, Egypt's unprecedented attention in promoting the higher education and scientific research. How do you view the outcomes of enhancing these two fields in particular on several levels?
As you know that Egypt applied the technology, the information technology in all provinces, especially in Upper Egypt, and the new Valley province. Why? Because they can be contacted with the central government in Cairo through the technology. And as you know, during the last decades, for example, the new Valley province suffers from the bureaucratic bureaucratic procedures and routine. When, if, for example, an investor was there and try to achieve or to establish an investment project in the province, he must get all the agreements and approvals from central Cairo, from the central government in Cairo. So he spent his times in between the two provinces. But now, after establishing the University of the New Valley, this is facilitated the communications as the graduated of the university is or are fully completed, fully connected with the needs of the market, with the needs of the governmental utilities in the province. So the university played an important part in life of the people there.
Yes, Mr. Abdel Latif. Also, in this context, talking more about the Wadi al-Jadid governorate, the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has said that this project came in light of the importance of cities and upgrading cities, and also recently we were having the World Urban Forum that was also focusing on the same topic, having new cities, establishing new cities, and also upgrading the cities we have. In your point of view, what is the importance of having new cities or upgrading the cities that already exist and needs some development? How can this contribute to the Egyptian economy?
Yeah, of course. As you know that according to the directions of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to the cabinet, the prime ministers and other ministries, of course,
sure,
paid an important attention for the new valley. Why? Because it is. It presented about over 40% of the whole Egypt, and this, of course, we can say, it is the national security of Egypt in the western desert. And at the same time, as you know, that the cabinet built a new cities as a new administrative capital in Cairo. They built the same model in New Valley province. Why? Because in this new administrative capital of Wadi al-Jadid, all ministries are presented there. So the citizens, even the businessmen and the investors can do their administrative work through this new cities. And as you know that according to Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, the new valley is the futures of Egypt, as it is a very rich province, especially in agricultural land, in handicrafts, and also natural resources, especially after many international companies working in mining, in oil, and so on, are just now executing some projects in this in the Western Desert.
And of course, this can provide so many job opportunities for youth.
Yeah, of course. All projects can attract the youth, can attract the graduated from universities and so on, and also can attract the other Egypt people and youth to move from the Nile Valley to El Wadi Gadid.
This is a very important point, as the Upper Egypt has its own challenges, so it is great that having a new city could tackle the challenges of another area in Egypt.
Yeah, because as you know that the Egyptians are still living on the New Valley, El Wadi New Valley,
yes,
and the Delta only, but now we have a province that is about 40% or over 40% of lies on the Egyptian land, about 40% of Egypt.
Yes.
So this is a huge a chance to the people, to the investors, to even the local farmers. As you know that the new valley added 100 of or thousands of faddans to the agricultural land in El Farafra, in El Dakhla, and at the same time, as you know that El Uwaynat is an extension for El Wadi Al Gadid, and as you know that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi always inaugurating the local wheat season in El Uwaynat, because as you know that the government achieved with the cooperations of the National Services Agency to add over 1.5 million faddan to the current agricultural land in Egypt.
Yes, Mr. Abdel Latif, on a final note, because this point should not be missed regarding this topic, how could we benefit of El Wadi Al Gadid importance, because this city in particular, or this governorate in particular, is a border governorate. How do you comment on this point in short notes, please?
It can play an important role in the Egyptian economy, especially in exporting palms and also producing an organic corpus of agricultural land, and also they have a special characteristics in handicrafts. So it plays a role in Egyptian economy, even inside or outside, through exporting more products, organic products, to the international market, especially fruits and palm to the international market.
Yes, thank you so much for these valuable insights, Mr. Abdel Latif Wahba, the Ministerial Council journalist. Thank you so much for being with me in the Breakfast Show. Dear viewers, this brings us to the end of this episode of the Breakfast Show. That was Dream Tamer. Stay tuned for more updates on the top of the hour on 9 TV International. And it's time to say thank you for watching.